So students, in this video, we'll discuss about demonstrative and indefinite pronouns. So first, demonstrative. What are they? Demonstrative pronouns are used to show or identify one or a number of nouns. किसी एक को या number of nouns को that may be far or near in distance or time. Okay, it will indicate, it will show or identify one or a number of nouns that may be far or near in distance or time. There are four only. You can easily understand they are only four in number. This, that, these, those means these four words are known as demonstrative pronouns, right? Examples. For example, this and that are used for singular. This and that are singular demonstrative pronouns. These and those are plural demonstrative pronouns. And for nearer, we use this, which is far from us, we use that. And plural, we use these. The things which are nearer, for plurals, we use these. And the things which are far from us, in plurals, for there we are used or we will use those. They can be used to show an unspecified quantity in a sentence. Like, that is a beautiful house, which is not near. That is a beautiful house. So here that, the word that is known as demonstrative pronoun. That is a demonstrative that is referring to a specific noun, means house. It is referring to a specific noun and the specific noun is house. This is a singular pronoun as it is referring to only one house. Okay, means the word that is a singular pronoun because it is referring to only one house, right? Now on page number 30 from your book, you can open it. There are some of the statements showing demonstrative pronouns. You can read it. I'm reading it for you. Number 1, this is a present from my uncle. So the word this in italic, it is considered as demonstrative pronoun. These are merely excuses. That is my house. Those are my pens. Such were his actual words. So here the word such, which is not particular, we are not particularly using for a particular noun or pronoun. So such were his actual words. Understood? In the above sentences, see, these, this, that, those, such are used to point out the object or object to which they refer. किसी object को point out करने के लिए हम use करते हैं, right? And are therefore called demonstrative pronoun. Definition, you need to learn definitions also for your examination. So what is the definition of demonstrative? Pronouns that point to specific things. This, that, these and those are called demonstrative pronoun, right? Now next is indefinite pronouns. What are they? Look at the screen. Indefinite pronouns are used when sentence does not refer to any specific person, where the thing, the person, the amount is not definite, as the name suggests, indefinite, which is not definite. So there we will use indefinite pronoun. Okay, again I'm repeating, indefinite pronouns are used when sentence does not refer to any specific person, thing or amount. Most indefinite pronouns are either singular or plural. However, some of them can be singular in one context and plural in another. There are so many which are categorized in singular indefinite pronouns and in plural. But some pronouns are considered according to the context, whether in singular as well as in plural also. Okay, now indefinite pronouns are words like, there are some words which are considered under indefinite pronouns. You need to read for singular first of all. Few, little, anyone, each, another, anybody, sometime, something, somebody, much, nobody, nothing, one, no one, other, neither and either. These are singular indefinite pronouns. Okay, plural, many, fewer, others, several, both, everything, right? These are plural. Now the words which are considered under singular as well as plural according to the context, these are some, any, all, more, most, none, such. Right? Example, I just heard something. And the another example is many have come already. So here the word many, which are not definite. How many? Right? I just heard something. It is not specific what I heard. Okay? So indefinite. And the third example, all have arrived. So all, we don't know the specific number of people, all have arrived, right? So these are indefinite pronoun. In your book, there are some statements. Some say he is mad, so we don't know who. Some say indefinite, right? Few escaped unhurt. So here few, we don't know the specific one. Many are of that opinion. All were drowned. Do not do good to others. None but fools have ever believed it. One cannot do just as one likes. Which one? We don't know. So indefinite. So the definition is indefinite pronouns are those referring to one or more unspecified objects, beings or places. Okay, they are very few. The pronouns like some, few, many, all, etc. refer to people or thing in a vague or general way. They are therefore called indefinite pronouns. They are called indefinite simply because they do not indicate the exact object. As I explained you earlier, they do not indicate an exact object or being or place to which they refer. Okay, exercise 4 we will omit, so cut that exercise 4, and in next video I'll tell you about distributive and reciprocal pronoun, and then we will do exercises also. Revise it. Thank you.